Hello. My name is Lori Cannon. I'm one of the organizers of tonight's amazing concert. As we gather tonight to hear this magnificent music, we must remain mindful of why we are here. To help bring attention to the plight of LGBTQ people who are trapped and hunted throughout the Russian Federation and elsewhere in the world. While we sit here tonight in this magnificent LGBTQ center on Halsted, safely ensconced in Boys Town, people like David Kato, the slain Ugandan gay activist, enshrined on the Legacy Walk in front of these buildings, are fighting for their lives. If we are going to have a prayer of being able to rescue these people, our brothers, our sisters, we are going to need help from our government to do so. Congresswoman Schakowsky represents one of the most diverse congressional districts in the country. Her constituents come from all corners of the globe, and she believes that our diversity is our greatest strength. She has fought to increase the number of refugees admitted to the United States and to provide more support to our refugee and immigrant communities. She is a member of the LGBT Equality Caucus and has spoken out against the mistreatment of LGBTQ people in Russia, Chechnya, and throughout the world. She strongly believes that we must all work to end discrimination and human rights abuses wherever they occur. Congresswoman Schakowsky believes that the collective power of all the people who are marching and speaking out will prevail. But we must be vigilant. She will be an invaluable ally in the fight ahead. I am proud to introduce you to my friend, Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky.
It's hard to even put into words what a tremendous honor this is for me tonight to celebrate not only exquisite talent that could bring tears to your eyes, but the kind of courage and bravery that also can do the same, but hopefully will boost us all to keep on fighting. I want to thank Lori Cannon. She's the mother of all AIDS activists, and the person who, when she wants something done, create an organization, make a concert happen, she makes it happen. And I want to thank also Bruce Koff for his co-chairing of this event and making it happen, to Rachel Barton for sharing her generosity in every way, her talent and her generosity to be here and celebrate this cause. Wasn't David Schrader amazing on the piano tonight? And of course, it's all tonight about Artem and LGBTQ rights around the world. I want to talk about at home as well, but I first just want to say that in 2013, Russia passed a law that banned dissemination of, quote, propaganda for non-traditional sexual relations, unquote. Non-traditional is interpreted by the Russian officials as and the public alike to mean lesbian and gay and bisexual relations. It banned anything that even smelled of being pro-gay in any way. And this law is what makes the act of posting a video, this video that you saw tonight and I watched earlier in the day, of such a brave person, that as a consequence, now I know some of the promotional materials said that he cannot ever go back to Russia, but I'm going to say not yet, because the world changes. And we are part of that change. And we can help make that happen. So we're here tonight to assure Artem's safety and to help make him a citizen of the United States of America. So that's what your support tonight will help him and help others who are seeking that blessing. So as I'm sure you know that in practice, this law said that people who defy the gay propaganda law are fined. And a few people were, but in practice, the law has gone way beyond that, paving the way for open discrimination and violence against the LGBTQ individuals in Russia, and nowhere in Russia has there been more violence than in Chechnya. In April, reports emerged detailing the arrest, the beating, the torture, and even murder of gay men in Chechnya. These men were targeted by Chechen officials for no reason other than their sexual orientation, and over 100 men have been rounded up by government authorities, and at least 3 have been murdered. Some men were released after horrifying beatings, and others remain detained where they await who knows what kind of terrible treatment. And some men are still unaccounted for. When questioned about the situation in Chechnya, a spokesman for Raman Kadyrov, the Chechen leader, said, this is incredible, quote, "You cannot arrest or repress people who just don't exist in the Republic. If such people existed in Chechen law, enforcement would not even we wouldn't have to worry about it, as their own relatives would have sent them to where they could never return." Now we know they're wrong, and we will not allow them to erase these men, just as Artem refused to have his face erased. I was proud to join with members of the LGBT Equality Caucus in supporting H.R. 353, which condemns the atrocities in Chechnya, and this resolution, I'm happy to say, passed the House in June. But there is still more to be done. Secretary of State Tillerson has yet to use his authority to urge Russian officials to intervene and condemn what is happening in Chechnya. Right now, America is failing to adequately speak out in defense of our LGBTQ allies around the globe. But what about at home? Last night, or yesterday, President Trump signed the most horrible, homophobic order that we have ever seen, executive order, banning transgender patriots from offering their lives in defense of our country by serving in the military. Banning transgender people from enlisting, and saying that those who already exist are prohibited from any kind of surgery for sex reassignment while in the military. We're talking about 15,000 plus transgender people now serving our country. And what he said is it will be left up to the generals to decide the fate of those individuals. I'm so angry, even as we come here tonight to talk about discrimination around the world. All of us must pledge and understand that our job is not over, that we are going to continue to fight for equality around the world and here at home. I thank you for being part of that effort.